Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Inec reacts to fire outbreak in Ondo headquarters, reveals the next step. My people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you. Thank you for always being there. It's exactly 8 days to the Edo State governorship election, about a month from today for Ondo State election. Earlier today, we reported to you that Ondo State Inec office was on fire with over 500 voters' readers' card destroyed. So these are some of the things that are going on in this country where some people are trying to cover up their track or to make sure that they have a few days to get themselves into power at all costs. You know what's happening in this country, why there is so much underdevelopment and people who have no business governing a nation are in place of authority. Some of them are due to some of these activities that go on where people who do not have a vision, people who do not have any relevance, who have nothing to offer, in fact, they are not able to govern themselves, are much more a nation, are the ones coming into power because they have, schemed their way through. So last night we heard of the fire outbreak in Ondo State, and then we reported to you. Finally, Inec has reacted with regards to that. And what is the next step? What will happen? Will Ondo State election be postponed? What will happen next? Are they going to produce fresh voters readers card? What would the process of verification be to be able to ascertain if really the persons who is coming to vote are the real persons? Are they going to be forced? These are all speculations, but we need to hear what INEC is saying with regards to that, what their next step will be. Let's get on to the news and get all the details. Breaking news. INEC reacts to fire outbreak in Ondo head office, reveals next step. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has reacted to a fire incident at its headquarters in Akure, Ondo State on Thursday. The fire outbreak reportedly got over 500 card reader in a statement made available to Politics Nigeria on Friday. The commission reveals that an investigation has commenced into the case of how the fire started and the info. Fire outbreak today, Thursday, September the 10th, 2020, at the Ondo State headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Akure. The info which got the container housing smart card reader started at about 8:30 p.m. Men of the fire services were yet to arrive at the time of the report of that incident. That was what we reported to you earlier today. The National Commission barrister Festus Okoye, who is in Ondo State in connection with the preparation for the Ondo State governorship election scheduled for 10th of October 2020, rushed to the office at about 8:30 p.m. when the fire started, and he was intimated with the information of what was going on. The administrative secretariat of the state and the administrator, Mr. Popola, and other staffs of the commission are also there. Barrister Okoye said investigation into the case of the fire outbreak has commenced promptly after the fire has consumed a lot of voters' card readers. However, we feel strongly that the Edo State election will still continue at October the 10th for now. If any changes or anything will happen, we will intimate you in due time. But for now, we need to ascertain as to how this fire started that has gobbled a lot of our materials, even preparation for the election in Ondo State. So like we said, you see, in Nigeria today, a lot of persons try to cover their track. They try to come on board, no matter how much, some people will tell them, don't worry, you've got me. If you have me, you don't need to worry. I'm the one in charge. And this has not moved Nigeria anywhere near what we call forward. Because in this country, as at today, we have a lot of persons and people who have no business, like I earlier mentioned, in government, yet are the one controlling the destiny of a people. You see, what we need in Nigeria are people who have a heart, whether old or young, but somebody with true intention of governing a nation. Somebody like Nelson Mandela, let's not even go over the seas. Somebody like Nelson Mandela, who believed in the cause of true democracy, gave his life, his youth. Somebody who have a family, how that affected wasted his life without being paid, yet fighting for the cause of freedom for his people. He fought it until his old age and he died fighting, to make sure that South Africa is free. Today, Nigerians are going to South Africa for holiday and what have you. The country is what it is because one man dared to take a stand. Who is taking a stand today for Nigeria? This is why we constantly are begging the youths and everyone in Nigeria, get on board. If you have a heart for democracy, if you have a heart to see change, if you have a heart to make sure that people are not oppressed, there is transparency. And Nigeria, you have a vision for this country, please get on board. One of the way you can get on board is join a political party. We cannot stay on the sideline, no matter how good, no matter how eloquent you are, no matter your brilliant and bright ideas. If you don't get involved, your voice will not be heard. The corridor of power does not have time for mediocres. The corridor of power have time for people, men and women who can stand and give direction. You know how a true leader is made? A leader is somebody who gives decisive direction and tell the people and stand in boldness and courage and, not intimidated, even in the face of adversities. Nigerians, we must come on board. We must stand up to truth and justice. Look at what is going on. Inec office burned down because, some people want to get in there at all costs. This has to stop. This mad pursuit for power and, if it's for the right reasons, then we can, say, okay, we are ticking the boxes. But here, most often and known in Nigeria is for affluence, is for political position, is for status, is for me, me, me. But we must rise up beyond that, and we must rise up to the true occasion that if Nigeria must change, it must start with you and I in your little corner, making sure that bribery and corruption become a thing of the past, where you and I stand up to the occasion and say, I will not allow this. You see someone being oppressed and you rise up to the occasion and say, this is not fair, this is not right, this is not how it should be done, this is how it should be done, putting your foot down for what is right. And guess what? People are watching. People will begin to say he's a man, he's a woman of integrity. And guess what? When the time comes for them to pick somebody, to pick a leader, they will always say, I know one man, I know one woman. This person does not allow for rubbish. This person does not allow evil in the face, of what is right. This person will not allow this to continue. And guess what? Your reputation will precede you. But if we all keep quiet, we keep watching Big Brother, we keep criticizing our own little corner, no matter the gift and talent we have, it will just die there. Another thing we need to do again for Nigeria is pray. Trust me, pray, pray, pray for this country. If we must move forward, you and I must pray for this country. There is a lot of wrong going on. But if we dare to pray, if we dare to pray for the country, if we dare to just say a word of prayer, to say, Lord, please help this country, you will see that true transformation and change will come. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.